G'day everyone, welcome to another edition of Chris Rankin's Music Crush. I'm doing a contest entry today to Low Noise Jason Skilz. First of all, congratulations on 100 subs. That's really brilliant. I know you've gone quite a bit past that now, but I thought I'd jump on this and do the contest entry. I've been watching quite a lot of your channel. Really good stuff, really good stuff. I especially going to be on the lookout for that. I think it was George Costanza. I really like the look of that. Yeah, definitely going to be searching that out. And a good blend of punk and synth and noise. I love a lot of noise, noise rock, noise metal, drone metal for sure. I love. Yeah, so I thought I'd jump on this, and of course you're a big metal fan as well, like me. So yeah, so I'll get started on this. You had three pretty simple things, straightforward for your contest. And by the way, guys and girls, I'll put a link to Low Noise Jason Skilz channel in the description below, so you can check it out. And yeah, so three easy things. He said just show something metal, something punk, and something synth. So I started off, and it really doesn't get much more metal than this band, and I'm talking about the band Wormed from Madrid, Spain. I've spoken about this album before. This album is absolutely frightening. It's brutal death metal, brutal technical death metal as well. It's all about wormhole travel and event horizons, and just incredible songwriting and just incredible stuff. And just, it's an all-out blast of frightening, crushingly heavy. There's some different tempos, some mid-tempos, some extremely blitzing and fast death metal as well. And just an amazing album. Definitely one of the best brutal death metal albums I have ever heard, and just that blend with the technical death metal as well, which makes it really interesting, and the subject matter as well, about interstellar travel and wormhole travel and event horizons and anti-gravity and all sorts of stuff. Just a magnificent album. Just so yeah, there's my entry for metal. Now punk, a lot of the punk I have is the I guess you'd call the fringe punk as such. So a lot of proto-punk, a lot of post-punk, hardcore punk, things like that. So I thought I'd show this band, and as some of you know, one of my favourite my favourite Australian band of all time, actually. And they've since morphed into a heavy metal, straight up heavy metal, sludge, extreme metal band. But this first album of theirs, Death Beat, was hardcore punk. Already had some signs of metal and sludge metal and so forth coming through. And I'm talking about the band High Tension from Melbourne, Australia. Fantastic band, and yeah, this one is hardcore punk, where they started out. My very good friend Karina Utomo is the vocalist. Always see them when they come over to Perth. Always good to hang out with them, and especially with Karina, and just catch up. So yeah, that's my punk entry, High Tension and Death Beat. This was 2013. Yeah, 2013, this album. Fantastic album. Got everything they've put out. Now, for synth, I thought of a lot of different ways I could go with this. I could go with sort of some 80s pop with synth. I was going to show Regurgitator Unit, which is a very synth-driven album. Regurgitator are a band that started off as metal, sort of all different types of metal, avant-garde metal, alternative metal, industrial metal. But every album has sort of been a little bit different. Some of their albums are quite sort of poppy, some are sort of funky. There's even sort of some just very weird sort of stuff that they've done. They're an Australian band also. And I was going to show Regurgitate a Unit, which is their most very synth entry. They were almost going for that sort of Japanese sounding anime style. But I cannot find the album. I don't know why it's not in the rack, but I can't find it, so I can't show it, so I won't. I was almost going to put this one as an entry, Suicide, which could also be the punk entry as well. A very minimalistic synth and punk, but that's not my official. Great 1977 album. I thought I'd go for something that maybe people outside of Australia don't know. Now, not everything this guy has done was synth. Some of it's house, down tempo, that sort of stuff. But this album by the artist Endorphin, and this album is called Skin. This is his synth pop album for sure. There's still some of that other music in here, but this is a fantastic album. Really good album. I love this a lot. He was originally from France, I believe. I think he was born in France, but he's based out of Sydney. This is his third album, came out in 1999. The other one that was reasonably, that I could have shown as well, is his fifth album called Shake It. I can't remember the year that it came out, probably about 4 or 5 years after this one. And that was quite sort of synth pop as well. But so that's my entry, Endorphin, Skin for the synth. So there we go, that's my entry for Low Noise Jason Skilz 100 subs. Once again, congratulations. That's really awesome. Top stuff. Love your channel. Great channel. Make sure you check it out and subscribe to him. And yeah, that's my contest entry. Thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you very soon.